Power of consistency and what makes a website consistent. When it comes to being consistent, especially a website, there are many factors to which route you should take. First is identifying your audience and the type of business that you are in, because most of the time, based on where or what type of business you're in, there are pre-existing practices that you can go with just by researching your company. Once you identify your audience and the product that you're selling, then you can ask yourself a few questions. What layout should I use? What will make my site consistent? What text should I use? And the contents that should be on the site. Now, consistent does make sense. Reason why? Because that allows you to create a bunch of templates that could be used in the future in case you need to update, or let's say you run weekly updates on your site based on consumer demands. The template's already there for you. All you have to do is edit the information and reload. Now, earlier I touched base on existing practices. The reason why is because in today's world, it's very common, and where you see that the most is within the retail giant stores. If you look at here, within a Best Buy and Target, and there are many sites very similar, like Walmart, Amazon. If you look at the screenshots provided here, you'll see it's the same familiarity for the consumer. What that does, it allows the consumer to be able to navigate at ease without having to learn any new tricks from site to site. This to me looks like a carbon copy. The only difference, or the color scheme, that's a little bit different. If you look at the logo placement, top left on both sides. If you look at the search engine, it's right top center of the page, where also the contents, where the links for the consumer, let's say they just want to click something real quick, those links already provided both on the left side of the page. And these giant stores normally run specials, and what they use is a flash display right on the center of the page. And throughout the entire platform of these websites, the layout is the same. That does allow the consumer to browse too easily without having to learn any new functions. And we all know consumers, they like the ease. Everything's so fast these days. They just go in there to get what they need and keep it moving. And if they have to learn a new site, chances are they'll move on quick to the next one. Last but not least, the functions on your site are extremely important. Depends on your field of business, the field that your business is in. One example I can use here, or ticket booking website. There are hundreds of them out there. They're all within the same business, and all the site look exactly the same. That's because they expect the user to find the function where the function should be. If you go to Expedia.com, Bookit.com, or Priceline Negotiator, all users expect to see the following. We expect to see a booking system, we expect to see a timetable, trip planner, and most of the time they already have pre-displayed fares for you. So if you know where you're going, just by clicking with just a few clicks, you'll put where you're going, when you're going, and when you're coming back. All the site offer the exact same functions on the website. When building a site, the most important thing is to keep in mind from a consumer point of view, do not forget them. They have this memory location in their mind based on their expectation. If you provide similar services as the next business, they expect the site to be the same. That way it's very easy for them to use. You can go out there and build the most prettiest website, but if the functions doesn't align with today's most common practice in the industry, chances are your site will not get used. There's a saying that says that if something is hard to use, chances are it does not get used very much.